Hi, my name is Leonardo Marquez, and this is my presentation on poetry. But before we discuss it, we need to figure out what is poetry. Well, poetry is a form of literature that uses figurative language as an aesthetic and uses rhythm in order to evoke an emotion in its reader. This gives you master poets like Edgar Allan Poe, William Shakespeare, and Dr. Seuss. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go over to my project. The main theme of Invictus is that the narrator's soul is incorruptible and is able to be unscathed through dark times. This is my essay right here. I sent it to Mr. C, so yeah. But the poem reads: Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under their blue ginnings, however you say that, of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears, looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul. My TP cast is right here.
Pause right there. Let me explain my TP cast.
So I didn't explain the TP cast well, so here's my TP cast. My T for title is Invictus, as a Latin adjective that means unconquerable. My P for paraphrase is that the narrator states he is thankful for his unconquerable soul, that it can withstand anything. It also says that there is blood on his head, but he never even puts it down. And at the very end, he states that he is the captain of his soul. My C for connotation is that the narrator is able to control his emotional durability and is able to withstand dark or tough times. For attitude, the narrator has like a serious tone, and for S for shift, there was no shift in tone. My T for title, again, is that the author or poet, William Ernest Henley, talks about his unconquerable soul. And my T for theme is that sometimes people can withstand and overcome dark times.
Alright, now back to the video.
And that's about it about Invictus. I have no camera stand for this one, so we're just gonna go with it. My first poem is titled Green, based off the trees, and it reads:
The outside of a beautiful green day calls for a sky of blue that has small deer play and the birds say cockatoo. The flowing of the water and the swaying of the leaves are prettier than places in Harry Potter, yet as intense as Sea of Thieves. And when the animals are having fun, they're hit with the fright that awaits them as they run for the fear of the night.
My TP cast is right here.
Okay, I promise this is the last time I'm gonna have to go back to the widescreen.
My next poem, titled Green, for my T, the title, I said, maybe it may talk about the poet's favorite color. My P for paraphrase is that the poet talks about the beauty of nature, of the nature's animal and environment, and he contrasts books and video games. And at the very end, he talks about the opposite, talking about the night and the animal's fear for the night. For connotation, I said the poet uses animals to contrast the beauty of nature and the danger of night to show their fear, and to show the danger that lurks within nature. A for attitude, I said the poet has a very happy attitude throughout the poem, but my S for shift, there's a shift in tone at the very end whenever he starts talking about the night, whenever there's a more serious tone. My T for title, green is meant to represent the beauty of nature, like the color of nature. And my final T for theme was some things may seem great when deep in reality they can be dangerous.
Back to my presentation again.
And let's go to my next poem. So I don't have a camera stand for this one either, so we're just going with it. My second poem reads: Clink, clank, boom, bap, pow. Put these sounds together well, and you'll have music. This is my TP cast right here. Okay, I know I said the other one was the last one, but this time I pinky promise that it was the last one. Look, I'll do it right now.
My third poem, Rhythm from Chaos. My first T for title, I said it may be like sound from a weird place. My P for paraphrase, I said the poet uses onomatopoeia and uses noise words and says when put together correctly, they can make music. My C for connotation, I said the author uses chaotic sounds to represent that music is able to come from anywhere. My A for attitude, I said the poet has a happy tone throughout the poem. And my S for shift, there is no shift in tone throughout the poem. And my T for title, again, I said the title represents that any music is able to come from any everyday sound that can be heard. And my T for theme, I said sometimes beautiful things can emerge from the chaos of the world.
And yeah, that's about it. Thank you, Mr. C, for letting me do this. Yeah, thank you for letting me do the video. Really fun project, really cool, really fun to do, especially with the look at the scenery back here. Hold on, y'all see that back there? It's pretty crazy. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for paying attention, guys. Yeah, have a good day.